123K. I'm gonna have a million soon. I'm gonna have a million soon, and then.
Teammate that we had when we were trying to do the helicopter mission.
Oh yeah.
They kept crashing. They kept crashing the pilot.
Like,
oh, I remember that.
The helicopter. You're the reason we lost the money.
Yeah, I could have got 200K from that. I could have gotten like 200K for that.
I can just fly you guys, pick you up.
I might falling. It's 4 a.m. A cargo bob is 1 point something million.
If you what?
What is?
Yeah. No. You only get back 40% of whatever you paid on.
Whatever.
So if you bought a car that's like 4 million,
invisible suit noises.
you
Other
only
than
get
that, how the hell is he
40%
not
back.
making any other noise? So she makes a bunch of noise walking on squeaky parts of the wooden
So if you
floor.
bought a car for 1
Walking
million,
into
you
her
only
makes
get
noise.
400K
Only
back.
hearing his suit make invisibility noises. Anyway, she's sleeping in bed with Sydney, then the covers get taken off and a bunch of flashes happen. She gets picked up by a mannequin Sydney has in her room, and I get picked up by my chair in the middle of the night. She has a fucking glass mannequin in her room. Damn, the balls, man. So he gets up to get the covers and sees an ass imprint in the chair and does the big great move of throwing the blanket over the chair to check if someone's there, but no one is there, so I'm checked. All done. You can check that off the list. She go bed now, but someone steps on the cover, and for some reason she forgets her big brain move she just did a second ago, and does not throw the cover over him to reveal his invisible ass and fucking spear him into the wall. No. Instead, she freaks out and calls him James. He'd be like, "What the fuck's going on? You don't sleep with the thing there. I can't tell because I'm flustered." Shut the fuck up. Go to sleep. Next day, she goes for a job interview, and
I think it's either 40% back or 60%. I can't remember which one.
She obliges his request, but finds her shit gone. Then gets up and faints.
So either
she go
40
to
or
hospital.
60% back. I think it's 60 though, because I'm
She go home. She takes shower. She get call from hospital saying that she got the poisoning from the penis in the asshole. Hospital tells her that she probably fainted because of all the diazepam in her system. Same drug she used to drug Adrian with the night she ran away. And she'd be like, "Hold up, wait a minute, what diazepam?" Then she sees the same bottle that she dropped the night she ran away from Adrian with his blood on it. So she goes to his dickhead lawyer brother and tells him to make him stop. He's invisible. Some bottle. Some. I will find.
I got 1200K.
Okay, you crazy. Okay, because he did. Look at these pictures. Look at him. He did. Then she goes to her sister, who's mad at her because she received some hate mail from her, and she's like, "I didn't send no goddamn email. You liar. You a lying bitch. Baho." And when she goes home, she checks her email and sees that someone sent something to her sister from her account. It is Adrian, that motherfucker. So she curls up into the fetal position and cries herself to, I don't know. She doesn't try to sleep. Where the fuck are we going with this? Moving on. Kidney walks in, tries to cheer her up, and says, "Let's eat some cake," so she agrees, and they try to get up. Then Kidney gets smacked across the room because Adrian hit her, and Kidney thinks Cecilia did it, so she's like, "Dad, come in, Cecilia fucking hit me, that cunt!" So James comes in to take his daughter away from the crazy person and take her to a safer place. They leave the house and leave Kiki alone, and she freaked out, and she goes, "Alright, Adrian, where you at? Square up, motherfucker. Come on, face me. Mano y mano, motherfucker. Come on, bitch. Let's throw hands, motherfucker." Then she throws coffee all over the floor to see his footsteps and whatnot, which is another solid idea of hers, but she totally overlooks the 100% better option, which is flour, because this is white stuff. This is a dark floor background, so it's gonna be easier to see. So once again, you're a fucking
level
retard. Anyway, she starts talking to
165
you
on the
like,
game, by the way.
why must you hurt me with this?
I don't care.
Calls phone, which turns out to be
As long as he don't mess with us, it's good.
Without any weapon, fucking moron. And she finds
If he don't mess with us, just vote to kick him.
Oh, I see him. He's at the casino right now.
But these keys are apparently not part of the equation here. I don't know how. They're not object of interest, although they look suspiciously clean. And also, who the fuck leaves keys in an attic? Or maybe this is a normal thing. I don't know. I don't have an attic. Whatever. She gets a surprise message on his phone, then turns around and throws a can of paint at the attic hole, revealing him, then follows a trail of paint, and somehow in the span of 15 seconds, that's right, I timed this shit, he got all the paint off by washing himself in the kitchen sink. Fucking impossible shit, bro. I started getting 1 centimeter of paint off myself. Gotta deep scrub that shit. Fucking impossible seconds. Thing. I don't know. I don't have an attic. Whatever. She gets a surprise message on his phone, then turns around and throws a can of paint at the attic hole, revealing him, then follows a trail of paint, and somehow in the span of 15 seconds, that's right, I timed this shit, he got all the paint off by washing himself.
TTV's back online.
Fucking impossible shit, bro. I started getting 1 centimeter of paint off myself. Gotta deep scrub that shit.
You probably did that so he could talk to somebody.
Who cares?
He probably pretended to go.
You could just say that he wants to go,
blanket over the chair so she can identify him and see him, have an easier time fighting him, because once again she needs explosion brain. But when
Uni said she calls some of his friends his girlfriends because she talks to him more than her. Sad. Hey, Micah. How you been?
He still lives here somehow.
So basically, hold on a second. I don't think Alvin's gonna be in the stream. I don't think Alvin's gonna be in the stream because something bad happened to him.
Also, you think he'd know she took the soup by now, right? And hid it somewhere. Because I'm 100% sure he has like inventory system.
I got 2,000 for good behavior.
Stuff is gone, but no.
Javier.
It's gone and it doesn't look.
Let's call him Alvin.
Set up a meeting with the sister in a public place and tries to tell her all the. First of all, how did she steal and hide the pen without invisible alien who's always watching, noticing? And second of all, she cut vertically here, which is the correct method for kill yourself results. And she got pretty far into it too, so I don't know how the fuck she did any of the upcoming shit without dying or bleeding out. But I'ma chalk that up to adrenaline and whatnot because we got worse bullshit coming up. So she's stabby, soup glitching out now. Guard comes in, Adrian fights guard. She tries to escape. He fights another guard, then another guard, another guard. She's still glitching out in very convenient moments for Adrian. Also, none of the holes she made by stabbing him are visible. Somehow also invisible, although she's just fucking made holes. It's supposed to be bleeding and shit. Whatever, fuck that. Another guard comes, then right here he takes his sweet ass time to taunt him and goes bang sarcastically, then walks away and shoots him in the back. And this goes on for like a good chunk of time, okay? Meanwhile, what do you think Kiki's doing? Yo! Prank, baby! She's sitting on all fours as if she's on the set of a porno about to do her first anal scene, with a gun literally within reaching distance of her hand, and she only goes for it once he drops the gun and she no longer has a clear shot on him. This bitch's idiocy is fucking boundless. My guy, holy shit. She follows him out into the rain. More guards are coming now. She makes it to the car where he runs to sue it, I guess. And just take a look at this shit right here, okay? Her arms extended under the trunk of the car. She's scanning for him with the gun right, waiting for the suit to glitch. And next shot, we got him standing directly in front of her underneath the trunk of the car as well. So I ask you this, how the fuck does she not bump into her with her arm? Whatever, who cares? Because he chokes her and pins her up against an ambulance and tells her that he's gonna kill Sydney, and then shoots a guard and walks over to him real slow and kicks the gun away. Once again, a very opportune moment to at least tackle the fucker.
That was a long drive.
Done, still stand there behind the fucking ambulance. Whatever, bro, let's just keep going. He gets
it's $81,000 if you sold that right now. I'm gonna do that later though.
Tells him that her
just exit, we're gonna...
gets the kidney, but kidney's spidey sense.
I'm level 82.
Let's go. See, your level goes up fast when you actually do something. This is why my level went up way higher than yours.
Half to death. You tell me you're not even gonna fucking attempt to save your dad here? Well, I'm sure he'll stop now since you said it so. To death, good chunk of time. Jams arrived. Spidey senses. Whatever, bro, let's just keep going. He gets in a car and goes to James's house. She gets in a car and goes to James's house and calls James, tells him that his daughter is in danger. Invisidude gets the kidney, but kidney's spidey sense is tingling, and she uses pepper spray on him, and then he starts choking her. Then James arrives, dad to the rescue. He finds his daughter being choked, and he gets beat up real good, okay, for a good chunk of time as well. Meanwhile, Kidney watches and screams as her dad gets fucking beat half to death. You tell me you're not even gonna fucking attempt to save your dad here?
Okay.
Well, I'm sure he'll stop now since you said it so nicely. What the fuck is wrong with women in this movie? God damn it. Whatever. Kiki arrives with fire extinguisher and, reveals him, then shoots him in the fucking chest. He dies and she reveals that it is Michael, his brother, or Tom. His name is Tom. What a twist. Who does he not coming? Oh my god. The police raid Adrian's house and find him in the basement tied up and beaten up. And he tells the cops that his brother was up to all of this and he controlled him and made him do all this stuff. But Kiki be like, no, he did it. I know it. But they can't catch him because the story checks out and they ain't got no evidence. So she goes over to have dinner with him. Wow, now that I see his face, he is super punchable. Anyway, they sit down to eat and she tells him that she will agree to have the baby on the condition that he admits to everything that he did and that he was in the suit and he was invisible and he was fucking with her and all that shit. And she wants him to say that stuff because he's wearing a wire and James is outside in his cop car listening into this shit because they want proof to get him behind bars and shit, okay? But he proclaims innocence and retardation and ignorance to what the fuck has happened. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not lying. I didn't do anything with that stuff. You take that. Act no stupid and shit. And she starts crying and be like, okay, I'm gonna excuse myself and go cue myself up in the bathroom. And she comes back in the invisibility suit and somehow overpowers him to make it look like he slit his own throat and goes back to the bathroom, puts on the dress and comes back considering that she has to get out of a full bodysuit and into this tight ass dress. Also, dumbass Adrian still doesn't know about the whole secret event and his missing tech. What a retard. Moving on, she pretends to be concerned and calls 911, then goes out of shot from his security cameras and says, surprise motherfucking bitch. Then James catches her leaving like, what happened? He killed himself. And he sees the suit in her bag and she's like, hey, look at me, look into my eyes. I'm the captain now. This is the way. He killed himself.
himself.
Queen. Of course, he killed himself. Yes, Queen. And she walks away woman free of stalkers and brain cells too. This movie gets 7 coconuts out of 3,758 peanuts.
Some people don't get out of school till later, you know.
Square Terminal is an all-in-one credit card machine. It's built from the ground up entirely by Square. Terminal takes every form of payment and is able to print or email receipts from a compact portable device. With Terminal API, you
I get out of school June 22nd. I still got like, what, 8 days?
Let Square handle all of the complexity of payments, including EMV and PCI compliance,
My
so you can
school
focus on
ends
building the
in like
perfect
a
point-of-sale
week.
solution for your customers.
Integrate your app with Square Terminal for in-person payments.
Welcome to
Basically a whole week.
Double Tap, where the movie starts out classifying different types of zombies because they have evolved since the last movie. So first off, we got the dumbest and most harmless type of zombie, the Homer, because he's a retard. The second type of zombie is called the Hawking, because they're using whatever's left of their rotting brain to eat more brains. And then we got the Ninja, and I think the name is pretty self-explanatory, but if it isn't, they're sneaky fuckers, okay? Now let's cut to Columbus, Tallahassee, Wichita, and a very grown-up Little Rock. And they're kicking zombie ass at the White House where they want to stay and pretend like every single day is Christmas. But not everything is all sunshine and rainbows in a good old zombie land, because Little Rock is one hormonal teenager. Or maybe not a teenager. I don't know how old she is. I'm not keeping track, honestly. But point is, bitch wants some dick, okay? And she's also pissed off by Tallahassee for being a completely out of touch dipshit fungus. Bitch wants some dick, okay? And she's also pissed off by Tallahassee for being a
Okay, Michael, we get it. You're a lucky
Or
bastard.
maybe
Leave
not a
me
teenager. I
alone.
don't know how old she is. I'm not keeping track, honestly. But point is, bitch wants some dick, okay? And she's also pissed off by Tallahassee for being a completely out of touch dipshit father figure. And after Columbus proposes to Wichita, and after Columbus proposes to Wichita, she gets spooked because, you know, the bitch got commitment issues. She and Little Rock probably leave in the president's armored and very lethal limo, leaving behind a note. And the note basically reads, thanks, but fuck you, bye. And considering how much time...
Why are we killing the cops? Are we not supposed to be helping them or something?
Probably spent a lot of
We're taking out bank robbers. This is helping them.
Leave that easily. Then a month later...
Ow!
But we have to take them out too. Like, we're trying to steal this stuff that they're already
They
robbing.
find a blonde bimbo bitch and kill her. Then they find another blonde bimbo bitch and don't kill her. Meet Madison, one retarded ass bitch has been surviving the zombie apocalypse by living in a pink berries freezer. And Columbus decides to
We
take
can
her
call
back to
Lester
White
as
House
soon as we
against
get into the
Tallahassee's
car.
wishes because she's
But these people, there's 6 people in here now. I'm just
He wants to
noticing.
go hit the road alone and be alone once again. But he gets interrupted by the bimbo bitch because she wants to turn the White House Columbus.
They won't let me in.
But in reality, she only wanted
There.
to give Columbus dick. Then Tallahassee hears a noise and he goes to investigate. And why the fuck are you
Okay,
using
I'm
a
gonna
musket
call
or
this
whatever
shit.
the fuck that is, dude? I never thought I'd say this, but a horrible choice of weapon, Tallahassee.
I'm smoking.
And now you used your one bullet. And for once, actually, Columbus has a better weapon than you. Shame.
I connected to Lester, but it disconnected afterwards.
Is Wichita, who came back for some guns and ammo.
Bro,
As it
why
turns
are
out,
we
they picked up
smoking?
Andy and Little Rock
I just blew up.
took the car and left.
Yeah, I know, the car was on fire.
And they left for Graceland, which is Elvis Presley's place. And Tallahassee hates the hippie because he plays the guitar, which means...
Don't worry, I'm just calling in my other car. But why the fuck was it on fire?
He loves Elvis Presley, and Elvis Presley is in fact a musician. Maybe it's not a fact, I'm not
I
too
just
sure.
got ran
The second
over.
reason he
But
hates
that should help me
is
get
he
to the
passes
car.
this little pussy, bitch.
Did you get the gold?
Yeah.
So it's only
Fuck,
for-
does this pussy ass bitch
Then
survive
it's
as long
out
as
of
zombie apocalypse? Doesn't matter because Wichita finds out about the bimbo and she's like, wham, when they decide to go after Little Rock at the break of dawn. And all 4 of them get
This
into
is
a
actually
minivan.
big brain. We
Tallahassee
just kill
hates.
ourselves
And I
right away,
understand that
right
working
after.
cars and parts are scarce.
And then we don't have a
but
car
you're telling
on, so
me
we can
at
go
the
with
White
your
House,
bike.
home of possibly the most protected man on earth, there was only the Beast, the most armored limo in the world. Just that, nothing else. No
No,
other
there's
cars.
just
You're telling me-
people in this lobby now, and
I don't
one's in
believe
an
that for a
RC
second.
car.
Anyway, they hit the road, Tallahassee hits the brake, and the bimbo hits the dashboard. Then they get out of the minivan and get off the bridge and go check out a new possible mode of transport in the form of...
He's coming towards
Now,
us.
RV sounds an alarm that attracts
It really looks like he's coming straight towards us.
Damn, we're getting good at this. Getting good at what exactly? You still haven't done shit, dog. I feel like saying this would
Yeah, he said, she said a potential threat in the area.
Just saying. So they
His
get out of the
RC
bimbo,
car.
and they meet a new type of zombie which is stronger.
Yep, he's killing
Yeah,
people.
the RC car. That, no, but now the RC car, he has to
So
wait
after
a few
Tallahassee
minutes
christens
until
the
we
RV,
can try and chase
the
us.
idea is super funny, very
See him?
meta. Then the bimbo starts looking very
Which one?
like she's turning into
Look
a
on your
zombie.
map.
So they
The
pull
Oh, yeah, I see him.
goes to the woods and Columbus goes to
I'm finna kill his ass if he come near us.
They keep going and get to Graceland and find out.
Hurry, Trippy,
Don't
Trippy,
trace a
hurry.
little bit down the road.
He's coming towards us and fast too, cuz he wants his gold.
I'm not too sure. I didn't. Yeah. a place where you can sleep, but there's also Elvis shit. Alright?
This is the wrong time to crash into a pole, Drippy.
Clues. That means Little Rock.
No,
so they
okay.
go inside to investigate, and they do not find Little Rock.
Listen,
Instead, they
33K.
You know how close I came to murdering you?
which,
You
of
mean
course, is a
31?
reference to how some.
Yeah, but I got 33K in my bank account now.
He mistook him for his own, which makes me ask,
I
how
have
the fuck
40.
did she find out about this story?
I
Did
need
she
to
go over there
calculate.
herself, see the body, or is there like a
I'm
WhatsApp
at
group for all
200K
survivors
now.
of the zombie apocalypse, and somehow these guys
I'm almost at 400K.
is that this should travel to word of mouth. If so, I think a movie or at least a short film.
Let's just go kill this guy so he don't mess with
At
us.
least her would be a fucking great idea, right? Who's it?
No, I was gonna make him toxic.
No, I think it's cool. But who cares? She also
You wanna
tells
just go
them that
around
Little Rock
trying to kill
and Hippie
people?
were here, and they headed off to Babylon, which is
Sure
a
not.
safe haven where there are no guns allowed. But the hippie didn't like the beast because it has a big fat gun in it, I guess, and he's a pussy. So instead, they took off in Elvis's 1955 Cadillac Fleetwood Series 60, which, you know, considering there's a zombie apocalypse going on, is kept in hella good condition. Also, it being a timeless classic, I can't imagine it being any fuel efficient or reliable. But whatever, somehow they take it and make it the baby one. Now let's get back to the Elvis Museum / hotel, where Tallahassee and the
Hey, Uni.
Seatrust coming back.
Elvis, and they bump
Yeah, but this guy went around the building.
monster truck destroys the
So I'm
building
gonna-
because, as the movie so eloquently puts it, he used to park in the back.
Can the guy in his RC car move away?
Then there's
There's a shotgun.
and we find out that they're basically Columbus and Tallahassee copies. They
Bro, he's behind me. I can't see him. Can he leave me alone?
like attacking their truck so that they can.
I'm gonna go to game chat and ask people to vote to kick him.
But as we're about to find out, they so did not.
No.
So after they did
Yes.
that drink and they
Nigga's annoying. You have no idea.
while waiting around the
In a
picture,
minute,
they'll
25
help them deal with the
seconds,
zombies,
what's
which no
going
doubt
to
was a
happen
huge contribution to
is
how he got
we
the
are
fucking
going
mark, which,
to,
might I point out, none of these
Vote to kick the stupid motherfucker in the dumb RC car.
back of his hand. How? So him and his sidekick, who was also
Fool.
the zombies, and then they swiftly get dealt with. Then
He's
Tallahassee,
in
which Don
RC.
Columbus tried to hit the road in the
Fuck.
monster truck. However, Tallahassee is incapable of driving it. So they are forced once again upon the mini. On the road again, on their way to Babylon, they find the bimbo bitch driving down the road in an ice cream truck, and she once again joins the group on their travels. So how the fuck is this bitch alive? Well, she had a very violent allergic reaction
After
to the
finish,
nuts that she was eating. She
the
didn't know
minute
where
25
nuts
seconds and
fucking
then hit
belong.
the
Yeah,
right.
in the woods, Columbus shot over her
Okay,
head to scare her
38
off before she
seconds.
turned into a zombie.
In 38
So she
seconds, we're
turned into a
gonna
zombie.
do
And
the
now she's
most
here,
wanted
and after
thing
some
ever.
more minivan miles, they get to Babylon. And Tallahassee.
This guy in the RC car is coming for me again.
Because you're not gonna need that anytime soon. Also, no nearby zombies.
He won't leave me alone.
Without having their guns and melted. And they can't leave him in the fucking minivan because.
This is kind of like a toxic
But what I
story
don't understand
right
is why they couldn't leave it next to it.
That's it.
And hide it somewhere. No zombies are gonna want to use them, right? Anyway, they enter and have their guns melted, and they find Little Rock, and she doesn't want to leave, and Columbus wants to stay and have a home for once, but this pussy ass place ain't no home for fucking Tallahassee.
What do you mean watching a dumb guy explains? I'm literally...
So that night, Tallahassee says his goodbyes and leaves the hippie farm. And while he does that, he sees a herd of T-800s sprinting towards Babylon, who are having a fucking party and shooting fucking fireworks. Fucking fireworks! Fucking retards! And here
Your
now the
pet's
zombies
going
break
to
up the
Babylon,
unarmed
keeping
Tallahassee.
it
Well, he even runs over one and they
Just
just
li-
guard him, you know.
Oh my god, vote! I'm telling you, this...
No, and zombies are retarded and they just want to fucking go to the north.
Just vote to kick Fang, bro. This nigga's a bitch. Vote to kick him.
Get to the main course.
Vote to kick the pussy ass nigga. Oh my mama.
Some of them, at least some of them should be
Vote to
addressing
kick that
too,
bitch
right?
ass
Whatever.
bum.
He rushes back and he tells them that imminent death is
Why did everybody come over here? Can they move?
and whatnot, but there's no goddamn way to
All three of them over. Drippy, you know what? Let's just get out of here, bro. Just leave.
Roll out a
Well,
jug of
I'm passing
biodiesel
mode for a
right on
second.
it and a bunch of other shit.
And get
You
away.
see those fuckers sprint? Bear in mind he had to use roads. They're just
I'm out this
moving as
bitch.
the crow flies. Don't matter. They stand on a platform when the zombies arrive. They let them in.
Bro, how?
Diesel lines surrounding the zombies, and zombies that have no brains and can't feel
Diesel
shit should be able to walk.
Nah, I'm finna do that
The
glitch.
biodiesel blows up, and they're like, aha, see, our plan.
When you cut your internet off and you go into another public lobby session
But they
session by yourself.
overestimating the amount of zombies coming towards them, and with only shovels and sticks and shit, they start getting overwhelmed on top of that platform, and it seems like
Motherfucker.
Just do the most wanted thing
Nevada
first.
comes out of nowhere.
They gonna kill us.
Shot is badass. So she
Don't
sees
worry,
them, they
just
get in,
try
she
and
does a bunch
follow
of
me
donuts
and hide
and a
with it.
backflip on zombies, generally styling on them, but then the truck
Yeah.
flips and the fun's over. So they get out of
Hide
that and
over
want to
there.
make their way up.
I didn't.
Okay, car,
However, there are a few
Over
zombies
here, over
standing
here,
between
over
them and the door. But no worries, hippies to the rescue. When they start throwing shit off the tower on
Get
the
in the
zombies,
back.
they kill the line of zombies in front of them. They get into the thing and go.
But they gonna try to kill us.
Stairs up
I'm
the
gonna
door.
turn
Now, I
it
have
around so you
things
can
to say
get
about
into
this.
it.
A,
Okay,
why
ready?
were these zombies standing menacingly
Okay.
and not attacking? B, no way a bunch of people are
Challenges.
this accurate that they can hit these zombies from
Most
that high up.
wanted.
Throwing
I
shit.
lost I lost 200.
See, why the fuck didn't you close the door behind you when you're going up the stairs to slow the zombies
we
down?
have most wanted.
I lost $200 because of these people.
He trained the hippies to do it. He trained them to form a gauntlet where the zombies
They killed me.
after Tallahassee, so
Yeah,
he
I
can
had
jump
to
off the
lose
edge of the building
$200.
and dangle off a crane as bait, so all the zombies.
I don't know, but I had 286K, and now I have 276K.
Zombies grab onto Tallahassee's foot and he starts to slip. So Little Rock whips out a gun that she forgot she had.
That's $2,000.
And he drops off, and that gun was given to her by none other than Tallahassee as a Christmas gift. They get him back on, hugs all around. Wichita says yes to getting married, and one last Homer zombie walks up and jumps over, which makes me wonder how the fuck he got past all these hippies without making them scream or making his presence known in some way. Also, if this was their plan all along, why the fuck were they on a platform down there anyway? They should have been by the door ready to bolt it up the stairs so they can do this, right? Whatever. They drive off
Give
as
me
a slightly
9
bigger,
minutes.
happy zombie killing family again. Well, hold on. Back up for a second.
After this has to go.
Alright.
100. No, I'm not looking
Fireworks
to shop.
again? For fuck's sake, do you guys ever learn? No
Jesus
loud noises.
Christ.
More people are joining, bro.
This movie gets 17 Elvises
It
out
was
of
just
3 buildings.
us. Now there's 6 people.
How do you know who I'm watching?
Terminal is an all-in-one credit card machine. It's built from the ground up entirely by Square. Terminal takes every form of payment and is able to print or email receipts.
Welcome to Zombieland. I should have made this video before the second one came out, but fuck it, better late than never. First, we are introduced to our boy Columbus, who's trying to get to Columbus, because he wants to check if his family's still alive in this zombie-infested world. But when he goes to fill up his car and to take a shit, he gets attacked by 2 zombies, and he runs around in circles, and then gets into his car and drives away. Then he finds a zombie in his back seat, which I don't know how the fuck he got there, since you have this rigorous and long set of rules that you use to keep alive in this zombie land, and I'm pretty sure you were driving this car from before, you didn't just find it at this gas station. And I know the doors to the car were unlocked, but assuming zombies can't unlock or open the door without fumbling around and falling for a while, how the fuck is there no blood on the car from the zombie opening the door? And while I'm on the subject of blood, to my understanding of zombies in this movie, it takes a while for you to turn. So, once you turn, does that automatically give you blood splatters all over your clothes? And if you don't understand my point, let me explain. Because in the opening sequence, we got a shit for people who just turned, running after people who are normal, trying to eat them. For example, this bride. Notice her bloody gown, and that she is a fucking zombie. Now, this shot indicates that she just turned right here, right now, on the place where you say I do, yes, you may kiss the bride, whatever. Because if she had turned before on her way down the aisle, she would have attacked anybody in the fucking audience, her family members or whatever. But no, she had turned right there. So I ask you this, how the fuck is her gown all bloody and shit? That's only supposed to be her face, right? However, the first zombie that Columbus ever encountered was this bitch that slept on his shoulder and then turned while he was asleep, and while she was asleep, presumably, and her clothes weren't bloody at all. What's the deal? Sorry, that was a weird tangent. Now back to the movie. So Columbus has a zombie in his car. What does he do? He rams straight into a wall and has the zombie fly out of the fucking windscreen. He gets out the car and shoots him twice to make sure he's dead with his double-barrel shotgun, which is one of the most inefficient zombie weapons, in my opinion at least, because you can only shoot 2 shots and then it takes forever to reload. It's just a bad weapon in my opinion. Whatever, since his car's fucked, he hits the highway on foot, passing by all these presumably non-functional cars. Then he hears a car in the distance coming to him, and it stops for him. Then a dude comes out and he has a Mexican stand up with him. Then he asks him for a ride, and Tallahassee, one badass mofo who has a sweet spot for Twinkies, agrees to give him one. And since he's gonna be going in the same direction as him for a long while, badass Tallahassee is gonna be stuck with fidgety nervous Columbus for a while. And on their travels, they stop by a Walmart or some big ass supermarket because Tallahassee wants to have one last Twinkie before the world's Twinkie supply expires. So they go in there and Tallahassee kills 3 fat fucking
6
zombies
more
with
minutes,
style
everyone.
and splatters their brains all over the place. Which, come to think of it, is a very risky way to kill zombies, not because you have to get really up close and you might risk them biting you, but because of the blood splatter that can get into someone's mouth and infect them. So after he kills the 3 zombies, they find a hot female Wichita, and she leads them to her younger sister, Little Rock. And she is infected, and she doesn't want to turn into a zombie, so she wants one of them to kill her, so she doesn't have to go through the pain of turning into a fucking zombie. So Tallahassee's about to shoot her, but last second, Wichita says, wait, no, give me the gun, I'm gonna do it, I'm a sister, I should do it, blah, 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 blah. And she's about to shoot her, and then, boom, she turns to Tallahassee, points the gun at him. Then her not-so-infected little sister takes Tallahassee's gun and points it at Columbus, and they take their shit and their car, and they leave them in the motherfucker. Now, this all leads me to believe that these girls were in there with 3 fat zombies without any guns. The same 3 fat zombies that were alerted by a dude playing a few soft notes on a fucking banjo. How? Doesn't matter. Because they're on their way to a theme park in LA called Specific Pacific Playland. No, Pacific Playland, and that is one stupid idea, you dumb bitches. So Tallahassee and Columbus are walking through town, and then Tallahassee vents some anger by destroying a minivan, which no nearby zombies here. Then they find a yellow Hummer H3, which by the way is one of the worst zombie apocalypse vehicles I can think of, just because of the gas mileage, nothing else. Inside this Hummer, there is a bunch of guns in the backseat and 2 separate hands on the steering wheel. Tallahassee's overjoyed with this news, and he takes one of the guns and he shoots it in celebration in there, and no nearby zombies hear this either, and the only way 2 separate hands would be on the steering wheel is if a body was sitting there at some point and it got ripped out by a bunch of zombies. If so, where's the fucking blood? Whatever, they drive down the road, and eventually they find their old car broken down, and it's a trap set by the girls, who once again steal their car. But this time, because the girls feel bad for how dumb they are, they let them hang with them. And Wichita tells Columbus that Columbus is run down, and there's nobody living there anymore, and everybody's dead, which is bad news for him, and he's sad because that means his family's dead, so he decides to stick with them for the time being. And as they drive down the road, they get to a Native American souvenir shop, and they decide to destroy it and have some fun. And I'm just gonna pretend like they found a functioning gas station with gas in it.
No, get that man the pressure away from us.
They drove over 400 fucking miles.
No, he's not. He's shooting cops for us.
They drive
Shut
some
the door
more
before you.
then they arrive to California, and they decide to stay in Bill Murray's mansion, which sadly for Tallahassee has no Twinkies in it. So they decide to split up and search the mansion to see if anybody's there, but both of the groups end up getting distracted and doing dumb shit. Then a zombified Bill Murray walks in onto Wichita and Tallahassee, and Wichita smacks him in the back with a fucking golf bat. Or racket. Golf stick. What's it called? Golf club, that's the one. And as it turns out, Bill Murray is not a zombie, he's just wearing some makeup so he can get out of the house, because zombies don't mess with other zombies. So the 3 of them end up having a good time and getting high and shit. Then they decide to go and scare Columbus and Little Rock, but mainly Columbus because he's a scared little pussy, which is a horrible idea, since they were supposed to be looking for, in essence, a zombified Bill Murray. Anyway, Bill tries to scare Columbus, and he succeeds because Columbus fucking shoots him and kills Bill Murray. Told you it was a bad idea. So they respectfully send off Mr. Murray, and then they play some Monopoly, and they find out that Tallahassee had a kid, and the zombies got him, and that's why he really fucking hates zombies. Then Tallahassee shows Little Rock how to shoot properly, while Wichita and Columbus sat around drinking some wine and flirting. Then they get up to dance, and they're moving in for a kiss. Then Tallahassee comes in and cock blocks Columbus. Good going, man. Then the next day comes around, and the girls decide to leave in that giant gas-guzzling behemoth. I mean, seriously, that Porsche would have been a better doomsday vehicle for LA, honestly. Anyway, they decide to leave because they're getting too attached to the guys, and they're better off on their own, apparently. And they get to Pacific Playland, and this dumbass bitch turns on every single light and ride in this fucking Playland shit, which attracts every single zombie in the area to said Pacific Playland. Finally.
Okay, 2 minutes, 45 seconds.
So they get in the car and they get
Yo, both of them are the same color. Look at those buffaloes.
This fucking pogo stick ride in the theme park. I don't know what it's called. It just goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down at varying speeds. You know what I'm talking about. Then when they're at the very tippy top, they shoot the control panel to stay at the very tippy top and not get eaten by zombies.
My window got broken, so now
Columbus has
I'm
decided to
trying
go over to Pacific
to
Playland and tell Wichita how he feels, I guess. And Tallahassee's gonna help him out because he feels bad for how stupid and helpless he is. So they get there and they find out that the girls are in trouble and the zombies have started climbing up to them, and Tallahassee attracts most of the zombies using an air horn, and then he starts wreaking havoc on them while enjoying some of the rides. Then this madman gets into a teddy bear booth and closes himself off while all the zombies surround him and makes his own little theme park game shooting range thing. Except he doesn't really close himself off properly because it's very clearly open here, but it doesn't matter, he kills them all and still looks dope as fuck. While this was happening, some of the zombies broke off and started following Columbus, who's still using that horribly inefficient double barrel. Not only that, he makes it another stupid decision and runs into a haunted house to deal with the zombies. Yes, a dimly lit haunted house with sudden flashing disorienting lights and many disfigured characters that could very easily be mistaken for zombies. Yes, how wise of you. Doesn't matter, he gets out of there and gets lucky with one of the rides that kills,
including EMV and PCI compliance, so you can focus on building the perfect point-of-sale solution for your customers.
Integrate your app with Square Terminal for in-person payments on your plan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding.
Welcome to Knives That. We start off with 2 slow-mo dogs, a big old house, a boomer bug, and
I got 38K.
for the food looking for Mr. Thropdick. She can't find him, and just by the pan of this shot, I got a feeling that this is a murder mystery movie. And she goes into a secret room and finds that Mr. Thropdick is indeed dead. Murder mystery movie, baby. Let's go. Okay, this movie's got a very thick and twisty plot.
I think I have 400K now. I have 400K. I have 400K, chat.
Mr. Thropdick himself, 85-year-old man who's making money
not one heist. If I do a heist, I'm gonna get at least 600K from it, and I'll have 1 point something million. 1 point what million?
What you call it? You do sing so that, and after we'll do the heist, and right after we do the heist, we'll just keep on doing my thing. And then you'll get like 2 million.
Tension, and he's married to some hoe that doesn't
I
matter.
don't care if you do it.
And together they have a little nasty son. Then we got white-haired Albert Stropnik. I think her name's Linda, and this lady's name is...
I got kicked because other players voted to kick me. Hey, yo!
So we can call it that, okay? Back to Linda. She got a small loan of $1 million from her father, made a shitty little business with it, and called herself self-made. Small loan. She's married to asshole Mozart, who's...
This is my that was my lobby, and they kicked me out of my own session.
What a weird fucking name. Imagine having a kid called Ransom getting kidnapped, and you have to pay a ransom to get Ransom back. That'd be a pretty funny situation. Also pretty sad because the dude got kidnapped. Anyway, Ransom is a white old dickhead who has a love-hate relationship with Mr. Tropnik, spends a lot of money, needs to depend on himself more. And that's the Tropnik family. Wait, no.
They kicked me out of my own session.
Oh, great Mama Tropnik. She's
Me and Drippy started that session in the first place, and they joined randomly and kicked me out.
You're the only one seeing this, right?
I was in that lobby for almost 5.5 hours, bro.
Super white, I'm better than you type of people, okay? So that's the family tree, memorize it, visualize it, shove it up your own ass, who cares? Let's go. More important things, we got Marta, Mr. Tropnik's longtime nurse of best blood. He trusts her more than his family. Craig Ferguson is playing Matt LeBlanc, or James Bond, whatever. He's a super smart private detective. Then we got 2 cops, Beaky and Boyky. One of them is done with life, another one is a Tropnik superfan. Other than that, we got 4 important points of time in this movie. Tropnik's birthday, Tropnik's funeral after party, I don't know, but the time between that and the movie. Go on with the movie. One week after Tropnik's death, hey, his name's Harlan, that's gonna make shit easier for me, alright. We're at Mara's house and her sister's being super sensitive watching a murder show. So mom's like, shut that shit off, ho, have some respect for your sister, man. She gets a call from the Tropnik house, goes over, Mick says hi, hits the jewel, and the cops start interrogating everybody inside the house to see if it was actually suicide or a murder. Bond's sitting in the back of the room on a piano, and after a while with each person he just taps the key as if to say, next! Asshole Mozart and Meg, this is Nazi kid, but end up describing half the internet. The boy is literally a Nazi.
He's an alt-right troll dipshit.
Then Garbage asks,
Who is that guy?
what do you mean who's that? It's 007, James Bond, shooter of guns, adjuster of cufflinks.
I'm here at the behest of a client.
And he's not a British person in this movie. He's an American southerner. Oh my lord. He doesn't know.
Dang it, this lobby has 30 people in it, bruh.
About you. You're famous.
Please shut the fuck up. So they asked Hunter questions about the night before Harlan's death, which was his birthday, and they all lied through their teeth because Harlan found out about Mozart's affair and threatened to tell his daughter if he didn't tell him immediately, hence creating more tension. He also fired Dickles from his publishing company, Tension, and he cut off Garbage because he found out she was sucking the long dick of his bank account and siphoning $100K extra every year.
That man's name is Make Her Cheeks Red.
But they all hate Ransom for being a douchebag, and so they agree on one thing, that he and Harlan had a big-ass fight in private, and then he stormed off, which is... So the cops take a break from questioning. Asshole Mozart finds a letter that he's going to send to his daughter, which turns out to be empty. Then he throws Harlan's baseball out the window. What, you're just going to leave the letter like that? Are you sure it's empty? I would get rid of it and burn it if I were you. Also, what a weak-ass throw, you fucking pussy. You throw like a girl. What, you really had to wind up for that? Doesn't matter. Cops and Bond take a walk around the house and find Marta. Bond asks her a few questions to confirm that they were all lying, because he knows that she was tight with Harlan, and that a fun little quirk of hers is that she can't lie because whenever she does, she throws up. So Bond explains the real story to the cops and she's like,
I'm gonna do a casino heist.
These aren't strong motives. This is weak sauce. Garbage, she wouldn't do that. Have you seen her Instagram? She's an influencer. Shut the hell up, Boinky. All Insta-cunts are fake assholes that would definitely kill if their precious lifestyle was threatened. You know why that is, cocksucker? Because this is America. Hobo, I'll suck your dick for a Klondike bar. Land up, I'll kill you for a bag of Cheetos. Weak sauce my ass. All these motives are completely plausible. Anyway, Bond tells the cops that he does not know who hired him for this job, which is fucking weird. Next to question Martin, what follows is a big-ass back-in-time flashback from her last moments with Harlan, where they joked around a bit, played a game of racist M&Ms, gave him his medication, and she went, hey, you want to do some drugs? And he went, ah, yeah, yo. So she prepares the morphine and finds out that she actually already gave him a 100 milligram lethal dose of morphine instead of actual medication. And he's gonna die in 10 minutes, so she doesn't give him an emergency shot of noxalalalin, okay? Which is like an antidote for the situation. And she begins to scramble for it, and just so you know how chill this motherfucker is, dude's literally writing this shit down because it's a cool way to kill someone in one of his books. Fucking legend. Anyway, sadly, she can't fight the antidote, so freak out level increases, and she goes to call for an ambulance that won't get here in time. When he remembers that her mama is an illegal immigrant, so he's like, no, and stops the phone call. If they find out you kill me, your mama gonna get deported, and your family gonna be fucked. So he tells her to leave in a specific way and do all these specific things, then come back another specific way and do some more specific things and leave in another specific way to eliminate herself as a suspect. And when questioned by the police, not to lie, but to tell fragments of the truth in this specific order, so she isn't technically lying, which is a pro-lying tip, by the way. Then after she leaves, he game-ends himself, which is sad as balls. Back to the current time. She uses the pro-lying tip on the cops and goes to the bathroom to throw up anyway. What a fucking noob. Then we get a mix of cutting back to the birthday and fast-forwarding to the funeral after party, where Bond is sitting ominously in the shadows and waiting for Marta, and he tells her that he wants her to be his confidant, his partner in this case, because she knows the place and the family well, and
I trust your kind heart.
also she throws up whenever she lies, so you know, that's a bonus. She goes home and we get a flashback of when Harlan committed seppuku, and we zoom in on a little specklet of blood on her shoe. Okay, so I just want to draw your attention to this shot after he killed himself, and this shot after they cleaned up all the place and took it for evidence, whatever. And we're gonna play a little game of spot the difference to see what's missing. I'm just gonna give you a minute right here. Time's up. What's that? Not enough time. Don't care. It sounds like a you problem, bitch. But don't worry, I'm still gonna show you. Zoom in and enhance. Keep going. Bring it in. Yeah, you get it? You see it now? That's right. The chest thing. Why is it gone? Is it a suspect? Where is it now? Is it on its way to Mexico? All these questions are completely unimportant. This joke sucks. The bloody rug and sofa, which has obviously been removed because evidence or cleaning or whatever, okay? Now, I've never slit my own throat before, but I would imagine that blood would splatter pretty far. However, the blood splatter stops here. The rest of the trajectory towards her foot is clearly clean, or else they would have taken it away for cleaning or evidence, as I said. So how the fuck is there a drop of blood on her shoe and nowhere else in the room, huh? Listen, I'm not saying that a rogue droplet of blood making the perilous journey across the room onto her foot is impossible. Just highly unlikely, okay? Next day comes cops and Bond take Marta with them to look for clues and evidence, which she keeps joining as they go along. Like this very modern technology. Security tape that she races with a magnet and hiding old footsteps of new ones. Bond gets startled by Nana Throp-Dick. Dick had ransomed Maurice for the reading of the will, which is today, and everybody's mad at him for not coming to the funeral, and they find out that Harlan has cut him from the will. So he tells them all to eat shit, eat shit, eat shit. I'm not joking. This is not me making a shitty voice dubbing. He literally told them all to eat shit. Bond finds a piece of wood that Marta broke while climbing the side of the house and doing all the specific stuff Harlan told her to do. He finds the secret window she climbed through, and then the will reading starts, and they find out that ransom is not the only one that has been cut out of the will. Everybody has been cut out, and Harlan left everything to Marta. And they're just like, no, but our wealth. So Marta,
this guy has a mic.
Swarms her and fucking
I'm going to game chat. Yo. So. Yo, chat, this guy's giving me 45% of the Cayo Perico heist. That's crazy. He gave me 45% of Cayo Perico. This man's an MVP. Let me screenshot this real quick so people will know I'm not lying. Oh my god, you weirdo. Did I get kicked? What did I get kicked for? Got me to 1.3 million, bro. He gave me 40% and then kicked me from the job. For what reason? You said, how about virtual? No comment. That man gave me 40% and kicked me. I hate people. How about some bird? Dead. Cinderella trade. The fuck? You're stupid for downloading God of War. That's an idiot's move. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guess what, guys? Guys, guess what? I got something to tell you guys. Oh my god. Guess what, guys? Oh my god. Guess what? Oh my god. Guess what, guys? Okay, so basically Noah is a cheating hillbilly. Well, he's not a cheating hillbilly. Well, he didn't cheat this time. Well, yes, he did technically. He tried to block all of us on PlayStation. Tried to get this weird girl named Tay. Came back 2 hours later crying to us about what he did wrong and how he made Allie. And he made Allie hurt herself. And now he wants sympathy. He wants me to forgive him. What should I do? He wants sympathy. What should I do? What should I do? This is the part. This is like that part in Detroit Become Human where you're like jumping across. I don't give a fuck about them bitch ass. Who is them? Don't give him any sympathy? Bet. What does that mean? Oh shit, give me all that shit. Lisa, is that even a word? I thought Akira Perico heist, no way. Sloppy toppy. You hello?
Are we going in through the
Hello? What's up?
I don't know. I turned like 20%.
I don't have nothing right now.
I didn't fit in nothing. I don't have $1,000. That's why. Is that killer? Kill?
What was that?
Where'd he go?
Alright.
Hey. He probably won't say he didn't put it. I don't know what it is.
These TikTokers be using fighting for clout, I swear to God. Having them bitches don't even know how to fight. Like, who they?
That dude said he made my search 20%.
That man mad cause he didn't get 20%. I'm dead. We still get a lot of money from this either way.
We only get 200K.
But still, I got 400K right now, so that'll do me good.
Oh my god, 1,990.
I got 414K, bruh. I just need money so I can buy me a one myself so I can do Kia Perico. Cause I've been trying to do it for a while. I had an oppressor at one point on a different account. I had an oppressor on a different account. Yeah, my girl. But any money will do me good, to be honest. Are you serious?
Like, bro, every time it does this, bro, I hate it.
Fuck, man, I need that money. I hate when people be doing that, bro. They just leave in the middle of the heist. Hell no, I don't stay in game chat. Fuck game chat, nigga. We don't need. He's back with Tay, Ali. He's back with Tay. Got back with Tay Alley. I'm sorry. If y'all got PlayStation, go. If y'all listen to me for a second. If y'all got PlayStation, go on PlayStation and report Backblock. Backblock. What's her name? Hold on a sec. Backblock 35. If y'all got PlayStation, put that name in on PlayStation and report her ass. We're trying to get that bitch banned today. Not today, tomorrow. We're gonna do whatever we can. Cause the shit she doing ain't right. You're my friend! What the this man called me his friend. I ain't friend with you, ho. Noah said, you're my friend. I finna do something. I finna play a little mind trick here. I finna mind fuck him. Hold on. I just got blocked. He blocked me. For what reason, bro? Stupid motherfucker. Bitch. It should not be on PlayStation. We about to get that whole baby, no mom, baby. Report selected item. Do the same thing, Lamar. You put the hell flames out, you made the love scars go away. Now let you my soul, the end of the world. Chat. I'm reporting her. I'm reporting all her messages. So she's done for it. She's done. I reported her. I'm reporting Backblock, whatever the fuck your stupid ass, goofy ass name is. This is some my dick. It should not be. It should not. No. Not the group name. It should not be on PlayStation Network. It uses regular language. It uses regular uses of language or bad speech. Report selected item about. No. The end of the world one. Devil can't make you go away.
So I am the one and only Kevin. The original, I guess, sort of concept was like, if I keep them on the phone for a little bit, then they're not talking to someone's grandma or whatever. Like they're talking to us instead of someone who might get scammed. So, but for the most part,
Spike said he had a friend that would date you, Allie. What you think?
I figured I would sort of take you a little bit on a tour. Like we would start off with.
Where's my cut?
Classic.
Do I get any extra? You're just giving him extra. I was gonna say, jeez.
The classic virus pop-up tech support scam. They usually take 20-30 minutes, and so our goal would kind of just to be like we.
I ain't never heard this much of this ice
pick some characters, pick a scenario. Yeah, well, basically what I was gonna say is we kind of have to just decide like what sort of scenario we want, which can be somewhat loose-ended. It can be somewhat goofy. I just had a scammer marry me the other day.
Oh, congratulations!
He went through and no. How about we're retired and in our like little retirement home? Can you give us an idea for a business? Anything from your chat you think would be goofy?
They keep just saying soup store because they know I don't like soup, so that's all they're suggesting. They would want to buy a ranch with a soup store.
I'm not that big into soup either.
Oh, thank God. Another one. Another person who doesn't like him.
Let's do a soup store.
So we're going to do a
mail
soup
order
store.
Soup.
And is that a mail order? That's so good.
This is sort of a hallmark of, like, for me, this is part of the fun, so.
Yeah, making the story.
Sometimes I spend, like, hours coding something on my computer that will last for. It's like one really subtle thing that you may or may not have noticed. If you type something on this virtual machine into Google if it redirects... Oh, hold on. It also thinks I'm a robot. Now everyone's watching me fail.
They're always so hard. It's like, where does the traffic light end? Like, do they want the pole, or do they want...
just failed that. I am now on the 7th page of Bing, even though I started at Google, which the scammers have a really hard time with.
That's so funny.
We'll start off with this one. It'll be a short little warm-up. It says your computer is blocked. Do not close your computer. Your Windows is illegal. Windows has viruses. Windows is hacked. We have blocked your computer for your security. Contact Windows support. That's what it says. So,
alright, let's get it.
Guys concerned about our computer being blocked.
Oh, that's you talking to Jay. How can I help you?
Where's he going?
What happened to our computer? For some reason, it's blocked.
Okay, what do you mean it's blocked?
I don't know. Arthur and I were on here, and it said, tell him it's blocked. I told him it was blocked. It says, attention, this computer is blocked.
Okay, can you please read out the exact message, what it says?
Okay, sorry, Arthur, will you tell him it's blocked?
It's blocked. It's blocked, do you understand? It's blocked.
It says, Windows registration is illegal. Windows is sending virus.
Okay.
Windows is hacked. We block computer for safety. Contact Windows helpline.
What were you doing on the computer when you got this alert?
Soup.
No, we hung up on him. Dude, I can't. I don't know what it is. I've never had an issue where I've, been laughing through and I can always stop myself laughing, but even just you saying it's blocked and I was in hysterics, I was looking away for some reason. Oh, I need to reset. I don't know why that was so funny before anything even happened. But it was weird, he kind of gave up. I don't feel like we were ridiculous. Old people do act like that. It was strange how he just kind of gave up.
No.
Would have a
Not helicopters. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna try to get the helicopter. I'm gonna try to get the helicopter.
With a bin of jellies of soup.
Thank you for calling Norton. This is Anna. How may I help you today?
Hi, Anna.
You can use one of these things, right?
This is Stuart. My business partner and I were going over some of our finances, and we noticed a bill for Norton for $249 that we weren't expecting.
All right, sir. So you want to continue with the service, or you want to cancel the service?
Well, I think we'd like to cancel it, right, Arthur?
I think we would. Hello, Anna. You're on speakerphone. I'm Arthur.
All right, so just
it's pretty easy to do, right? Neither one of us
yes, sir. No problem.
we're not very tech savvy, but we're trying to be. We know you.
No problem, sir. I'm here.
Kids these days,
and I will help you out
they're
with
so good at
this, all right,
technology,
sir?
but they're not good at soup. You know what we could call it?
What's that?
If it was going to be soup for Zoomers, it could be called soup with a Z.
I don't know if that's something else. I think the doctor said I had soup.
Oh, is it with the magnesium? Is that why you take magnesium in the morning?
It could be. I take a lot in the morning.
Now, look at the top of the screen. There is a long address bar where you can type and search. You have to type there join.zoho.com. You have to type J as in Julius.
You said, I think I know, Arthur, she said join.zoho. Is it?
Join the what?
Join.zoho. Just put your first and last name, and I will provide you with the session ID.
I put my name or Arthur's name, you think, or both of our names. Can I put both of our first names?
Only your name.
Well, I don't want to leave Arthur out.
You did.
That seems a little unfair.
Arthur, very impressive mouse work, by the way.
Thank you.
Arthur's the one doing the computer, right?
We're working as a team.
Now, do one thing. Don't do anything on your computer right now. My technical department is working for the cancellation. Okay. And in the meantime, I'm going to have a word with my financial team regarding the refund. Alright?
Okay. Alright.
So just leave your computer as it is. I will put you on hold for 5 to 10 minutes. Alright?
Okay. We'll have a little quick brainstorming session while you get your...
This is pretty normal.
Okay. I think it's professional. Like, just wait while they work on the computer, when in reality, nothing's happening. She's just getting probably the next person. But I have a fake bank, and I can put a bunch of money in it. So, that's part of what really helps with these. Once they see that you have, like, $100,000 or whatever's in your bank, they're like, okay, I guess we'll deal with this person. It's worth the trouble.
We are going to provide you with the cancellation and refund form that you have to fill it from your end right now. If you see something on your screen at the moment, just let me know, alright?
Let me ask you a question, if you don't mind, ma'am. Do you like soup at all?
Do I like soup? Depends what kind of soup.
Well, I mean, it could be any kind of soup. It could be vanilla soup, chocolate soup.
Vanilla soup? Well, I have heard it for the first time.
Well, we're trying to come up with, those are dessert soups. Because we would have dessert soups, and then we'd have... I don't know, Arthur, tell us some of the other soup ideas. Tell us some of the soup ideas.
Those are most of the ones I can remember, but she sounds interested, which is... That's promising. We haven't asked a lot of people over.
It's new something that I haven't heard about, any desert soup, but you guys are saying about that. So yeah, it's interesting.
Well, we're trying to be innovative,
It's hard. Everything's been made already.
Now look at the screen. Can you see a refund form there?
Yeah. Oh, it says a refund. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Is everybody? Why are everybody so quiet? Like, where's everybody? What are y'all doing?
Arthur, come on. Or are you just looking for the keys?
It's difficult. They're not in alphabetical order.
So, Hannah, what kind of soup? Your favorite soup?
No.
Okay. I didn't know that existed. I thought everybody loved soup.
Another non-soup.
I died. Sorry.
There's three of us now. Maybe you and I aren't so different.
So if you don't eat soup, what do you eat for lunch? I don't understand.
I eat salad, sir.
Oh, too green for me.
I just killed that guy, but he didn't die.
Nothing else?
No, I eat basically every food. I like to explore.
Except for soup.
Like cuisine.
You like ice cream, huh?
Yes, sir.
Is it ever gonna go to the main island later?
Chocolate. Well, have you tried chocolate soup? It's quite similar. Riddle me this. If we were to put a logo on our soup store that was a bowl, and we just call it like...
So just put the name Bank of America, and then select the account type and...
soup, because it's a bowl, right? By the way...
These both have miniguns on it.
Interested, we're going to be having breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the soup.
Oh, okay.
So you have breakfast soup, and lunch and dinner entrees. Also a kid menu. For the kiddos. And it's not your regular run-of-the-mill soup.
No, I think we've got a little something for everyone, really. And if you think about it, a lot of cereals are close to soup.
Wait, let me get in,
Okay, hold on. Oh, put down soup.
Never mind. Just leave about me.
Alright, so just give a click on allow.
Asshole.
Would you like the technician to blacken your screen? Why would we do that?
Yes, sir. The bank people is verifying you, so just give a click on allow.
Oh, hi.
Alright, sir.
It says Zulu assist. So sometimes what they're doing, if you guys aren't familiar with this, is they check your Chrome passwords to see if you've saved anything, and they'll try to go ahead and log into your bank or do things without you seeing it ahead of time, or they'll log into your email if you're logged into Gmail and different things like that. Do you think tea is soup? And what makes a soup soup? Exactly. You have to have. Is it like herb soup?
Yes, anything can be a soup if we wanted to be. We could branch out a bit.
It's at least broth. It's at least broth.
What was the one you said earlier? Was it soup assist? Did you say? I didn't write that one down.
No, Zulu assist. That's what they were using, I think. Soup assist isn't bad though, because we could assist people with soup.
I thought it was a good idea. I'll write that down.
Who let the soup out?
Soup. It could be a parody.
Is there someone else there with you?
Hello, sir. My colleagues are here.
I thought I heard someone say something. Do they like soup?
Very well, sir. One of my friends is a good foodie, and he likes to have soup.
Okay, do you mind asking your colleague how much would they pay for soup? You know, like a hearty bowl of
good soup.
Like a hearty bowl of.
That chopper's on me.
Pay for that,
Stuart. It's like free market research. We've struck gold.
Yeah, so we're retired, and you know we met in a retirement community get together. You know, I was over there on the one end. We were at a bingo hall.
Oh, I love this story.
If I remember correctly, you know, Arthur was wearing overalls. He didn't realize that he had toilet paper stuck in the back from the bathroom because he doesn't like to take his overalls off when he goes. But no one had told him that he had the toilet paper.
No one told me. After all the people I'd seen that day, no one said anything except for you.
Yes, sir.
And then a couple weeks ago, he called me up and he says, "Hey, are you that guy from the bingo? I got a business idea."
Yes, sir. Are you there? Hello?
He said, if I remember correctly, you're loaded.
So I'm going to hang up this call, and my financial manager is going to have a word with you, all right?
Well, Anna, hey, have a good day, and I hope that you get a chance to eat something other than salad, because it's nasty.
It's no way to live, Anna.
You too, sir. You too, sir.
Oh, no.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hi. Is that Mr. Stewart? This is Hector, and I'm from the refund.
Run.
I believe that you must have got a call from my department regarding the refund of your money, which is of $249, right?
Oh, yeah. We were just talking to, what's your name? The anti-soup lady, Anna.
My name is Hector Smith, okay? I am the financial manager from Norton, okay?
Oh, finance.
It won't let me jump.
Okay.
Maybe we can talk to him about an idea later.
No, but they have not charged you from your credit card, right? They have charged you with your debit card.
Wait, who's talking?
My other colleague speaking to their customers, okay? And that is the main reason, okay? No, they have to charge you with your credit card from your credit card.
What is your name, right?
Yes.
You mind if I call you Paul?
No, basically my name is Hector.
Okay. Hector, do you like soup?
No.
Oh, no.
I don't really like that.
Not again.
Listen, Paul, is it possible can we talk to somebody in your organization that is a little bit more familiar with soup? And it's nothing personal. It's just
nothing against you at all, Paul.
So who is that, the other person who is there on the call with you? Like, is there anyone else as well?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're partners. We're business partners, Paul. We're trying to get our refund and then...
Okay, you're planning to start a new store.
Yeah.
Okay, you're planning to open one. So are you planning to make me as a take me as a partner?
Well, we don't know you, but
slow down.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We're looking for customers.
I mean, what could you...
Are you looking for customers, doctor?
What could you bring to the, table as a business? Do you want to invest or something? I mean, do you want to invest in the business?
We're not saying no.
What if we call it supernatural? But soup. Like, that's soup.
What is it about the soup? I cannot understand that.
Oh, sorry, we're just having a conversation.
You went away, Paul.
Sir, do you want me to have a glass of soup, a bowl of soup right now? I'll have that, okay? That's not a problem. I'll order this from my cafeteria.
Well, I mean, the idea would be that we would send it to you. You'd buy it from us, and we would mail it to you.
Now, what do you exactly want from me? Would you rather...
Buddy's choppers.
Say that again. Sorry. Say that.
Stop with that chopper, bro.
I am saying that. Okay, just hold on. Now, just give me a moment. Now, let me log into my bank so I can give you this funds. Now, do you see a black screen there?
What were you saying?
Do you see a black screen over there?
Yeah.
And there are no more talks about the soup, right?
What? We didn't agree to that.
Well, I mean, we want the money as well. If we have to pick one or the other, I suppose we'd pick the money. But
obviously, sir, if you get the money from us, you will be able to give some more soup to the customer.
What did he say earlier? Something about a glass of soup? I don't... I don't understand.
Sir, I'm not talking about the soup. I'm talking about the computer, like refund money. So you need to let me know the last digit of your account where you want this money to be credited in, okay?
Okay, just to be clear, we can use this money for soup purposes, though, for our business.
Right, yes, you can definitely use this money for soup.
Okay, that's good.
You know, it's all coming together.
Okay.
You money for soup.
Okay, that's good.
You know, it's all coming
Definitely use this money for soup.
Okay, that's good.
You know,
you can definitely use this money for soup.
Okay, that's good.
You know, it's all coming together.
Okay.
You use this money for soup, or you use this money for traveling? Do whatever with this money.
Listen, I don't care if you don't want to talk about soup. If you don't want to talk about soup, don't talk about it. Just give me my money back. I mean, come on.
That is what I am saying,
if I have to pick one or the other, either soup or cash, give me the cash. You understand?
That's an easy one, as you said yourself.
I'm trying to give you the money as cash. That is what
for
I'm
Arthur and I,
doing,
soup
okay?
is just, it's always on our minds. It's something we're passionate about, you know? I mean,
that's a good word.
Like, you know, guys
I know that, sir,
guys
that
only
the
want
soup
one
is
thing.
Always on your mind.
It's delightful. It's soup. If you could put the money in 7351, and then we can move on with our day, and you know, Arthur and I can talk about
right.
soup.
I am gonna, yes.
There are
Now
plenty of
that's
other
what
people
you're
to talk
talking
about soup.
Now, this is what I'm gonna exactly do. 7351 account. Okay, I'm gonna put that money.
Do you do any investing, like in the stock market or anything like that?
Yes, sir. We do investing in the stock market.
Would you like to invest in a different kind of stock?
Put down the money, sir.
Time is
money, okay?
money, and money.
You told me that.
Time is money, and money is soup.
You told me that, I believe.
Just type in 149.
300. 249, sir. You are supposed
It sounds better if it's a 99.
Okay, so we typed 149.99.
It has to be 300. We minimum can give you 300, okay?
Wait, why? Sorry, could you explain why you're giving us $300 now? Are we going to be taxed on that? Is it a capital gain? Do we have to pay more taxes on that?
They just give us the 100,000 now for the business.
Would you be open to giving us the $100,000 now for the business investment, or do you want to wait until later?
Right. First we will complete this and then we will talk about the soup, okay? Do you see the password there?
Yeah, sorry, we're just in a soup kitchen.
Yes, tell me the password.
Okay. Okay, I'll try. The green is difficult to see.
Wait. Okay, someone has time to transfer.
That is the machine.
Oh.
I wonder if they hit soup machine.
So what amount have you put in there?
Maybe we could maybe. Did we ask?
How much are we supposed to? I think he typed.
I may have made a mistake, Stuart. I think I clicked the button too many times. Paul, are you there?
I was thinking about the soup business. What have you done? You have taken 30,000?
Well, I took. Let's leave.
Yo.
We could use this 30,000 from the 100,000 you were going to send us, or we could send the 70,000 later if that would be easier.
What's up? I'm just watching a video about two YouTubers playing scammers about a soup business. TTV, what? You know who? Who's you know who? Maybe it makes me not like dudes at all.
Why is he so bad when you had so much money in the account? Why is they make him so bad? Oh no. It's in a negative amount. Like, no, it's big now. Yeah, he hung up on I've never had them, like, he doesn't know what he's doing. So multiple times he transferred money from my checkings to the savings. And now it's actually negative $1,200. I like what you think. As soon as they see you over 100,000, they get like someone with experience to take care of it. He's just backed up so bad. Is he typing? This is Anna. I really want to write something about soup, but I'm gonna hold it back. Yeah, not to lose him. Where? What was that guy's name? Hector. We call him Paul. Oh yeah. Jamie got deleted. It's like I just old and forgot. Oh, is this them doing it? Yeah. Oh, now we can judge them. Oh, they got it in one. Sorry, dude. Actually, here, I'll show you. Let me see if I can pull this fast enough. I can remember how to do it. I have a fake captcha on here. If we get really lucky. The way that this works is basically, no matter what, if you
thought a candy apple was a fruit? Just because it has a fruit in it doesn't make it a fruit. It has candy on it. It's a candy apple. Candy apple, Uni. It's a candy, not a fruit.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Michael Jordan.
Oh, hey, I loved you in Space Jam.
Give me a bubble.
Listen, what's going on here?
That man said his name was Michael Jordan.
Give me a bubble.
Yeah, who's this?
This is Michael Jordan.
Oh, hey, I loved you in Space Jam.
Give me a bubble.
Listen, what's going on here? Arthur and I, we're getting tired of sitting here on the phone. We got business to take care of.
Waste of time, bro.
Oh, see, someone says it's a waste of time.
It's like my money.
They're conflicted. Like, could this be real?
Is Anna
yes
still there?
Okay. Hey, what's going on with the thing? But I had a lot of money in that checking account. Now it's not there. I think they're gonna try to sell it. It sounds like the boss came in. There's like 3 or 4 people in the room, and the boss guy is like, "No, we gotta try to salvage this dude."
Yeah, like there's so much money there.
So now they're editing the HTML.
Yes. I'm just a little afraid of pushing it out because they're so suspicious.
So in which account do you want the money now? Tell me.
Well, I'm missing $58,000. Sorry, $59,000. The first $30,000 they sent was to the mortgage, and then they sent $30,000, if not $60,000, to my savings account. And normally, what they do is they swap it from the savings to the checking, so you have more money, and they don't want you to notice that it was an internal transfer, and they just say like, "Oh my God!"
Are they trying to just transfer money out of your account to their account direct now? They've just given up with the scam, or no?
No.
I don't think they know.
How much longer is this gonna take, for Pete's sake? I've been on the phone for 2 hours.
The verify has been done. So whatever balance was in your checking is correct. But check your saving account. You got some extra in your saving account.
Sorry, hold on 1 second. What if we have something called SoupCon? It's like a convention for SoupCon.
And that sounds great. I'll write that down.
And while filling up the form, write the $300, you put the 20 extra, right?
Well, Arthur did that.
I did that.